What about when you were a little kid? What was like one of your favorite memories when you were little?
I don't remember when I was little. I'm so old now.
Oh, Granny.
I guess when I got my first pair of skates.
When did you get that?
I got them when I was about 8 or 10, maybe 10 years old.
Oh.
And then I got skinned up knees from then on. I'd start at the top of the hill and go down and ride a broom, and when I got almost to the end of the walkway, I'd sit down on the broom handle and it would stop me before I ran out in the street.
Yeah. That's funny. What about, like, tell me about a Christmas when, like, Mom and Penny and Lynn were little.
Oh, I haven't got my glasses on. It doesn't look like me, does it?
It does look like you.
Does it? Okay. I really don't know. There was so much commotion going on. I reckon Lynn's first Christmas, I was sitting there with him. He was born in November, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting there with him, and his eyes were just as big as saucers.
Oh.
Looking at all the Christmas tree lights and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that was one of the best Christmases we had.
Oh.
And Penny was sitting right at my knees with his teddy bear. And one funny thing about it is we put her to bed, and when she went to sleep, we went next door, right next door, to check on them, to a little party, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The Lamberts lived next door to us on Alpine. And somebody said, "Looks like a dog jumping up at that door." We looked, and it was Penny jumping. The glass was halfway, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And she was jumping looking for us.
Oh.
So I had already put a few things under the tree for her
Mm-hmm.
while I was waiting for her to go to sleep so I could go over and join them. And I'd keep coming back and checking, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So she was jumping up and down, and so went back. And there was a teddy bear under the Christmas tree, and it was for Butch, our dog, the Cocker Spaniel we had.
Mm-hmm.
I got that for him, and she took it and went back to bed with it, thought it was for her. I said, "You better not get up again now, or Santa Claus won't come back again."
No.
Because he's not through putting out your things. And so anyway, she claimed the dog's teddy bear, so I didn't take it away from her, and poor old Butch didn't get one.
Aw.
But he'd get his teddy bear, and it was real raggedy in his mouth, and shake his old floppy Cocker Spaniel ears. "Shake it." I'd say, "Shake it, Butch, shake it." And he'd just shake it. And so Penny took his new teddy bear back to bed with her, so I had to get him another one, and after Christmas I wanted him to have a new one.
No.
He got it raggedy. Your necklace looks beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
It does.
Thank you. What did y'all used to do for Christmas Eve when Mom and them were
we
little?
had oyster stew for Christmas Eve supper.
Mm.
And then we went visiting. Neighbors would come in, and we'd go in and out of different neighbors' houses and eat something. They'd have something out for you to eat. And that was over on Alpine when, before Lynn was born.
Wow.
Vicki was 3 when we moved on Northmont. So we hadn't had our troubles yet.
No troubles.
Yeah, Lynn, when he was born, he didn't crawl, he ran. And I had to make sure those girls didn't leave the basement door open, or he had to run right down those steps. He never did crawl. He got up off of his rear end and started running. You know, he'd run to keep his balance.
Mm-hmm.
If he went slow, he'd flop down on his behind.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's funny.
So that was a big problem with Lynn, because all the Christmas tree and all the toys and everything was downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
And the children, Vicky was just 3 or 4 I think, that Christmas, and they would think to close the door. Well, they couldn't. She couldn't. And I had on flip-flops. The biggest scare I ever had. I had on flip-flops, bedroom shoes, going down the steps, and it slid, and I fell down the steps with Lynn in my arms when he was a baby.
Oh, my goodness.
And I got in the car. Butch Faree was with us, and he ran and jumped in the car, and we got off at the doctor's office. He was barefoot. He said, "Ain't me, look, I'm barefooted." I said, "Well, it's summertime, come on."
No.
Yeah, Butch came and stayed with us every chance he could, Butch Faree.
Mm-hmm.
And he and Joy came by and spent a few days with us when they went on a cruise and docked at Memphis dock down there, and we met them, and they came home, and they spent the night on the boat on the Mississippi River.
Mm-hmm.
They started way up around, way up near the Great Lakes or somewhere, Michigan or someplace on the Mississippi. And so we were down there waiting when they got off. I've got pictures in the hall of them getting off of that big ship that they spent the night on.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah.
I'm going to pause this because I'm going to move the